by the clothes of those who spite me. But if they cut me deep, I'll be the lion, you'll be the thief, I'll be the animal you'll taste it when you bite me. When my fire fades, I hope I made it go there.
You guys feeling all right? All right, we're gonna keep it going. This song's called Cold War.
But I won't go wasting another word on sometime short scholar with a straight point collar turned down.
Can I get you guys to come in this way, please?
He's a suit. What's he know? All his friends say I'm Cold War cold. It's just my human nature coming out.
Finally woke up. How you doing?
Savannah, Georgia, how do you feel tonight?
SAV, is that like the airport code or something? Do you work at the airport? Do you work at the airport? No? Wait, who said it? Is it the guy with the safety vest? Oh. Sorry. I was trying to figure out how it was relevant. I'm sorry. You guys doing good? My name's Mobley. I'm from Austin, Texas. I'm gonna play some music for you tonight. It's pretty good. Yeah. Song's called Young Adult Fiction.
Are you sad? Are you home? Are you warm? Are you safe? Are you hedging your bets with the time that you borrowed a day? Tomorrow, it's a fiction, a vapor, a shade. It's a hitch in your step when you're walking alone by a grave. All your life you've been wondering, who it is you're supposed to be, what it is you're supposed to see. All your life you've been waiting. I got news for you, Simone. The future isn't hard. Are you folding? Are you bolting or toning it down? After all that it costs, so you finally running a crown. Oh, you said you never gave up until now. All the people gathered round. All your life you've been wondering who it is you're supposed to be, what it is you're supposed to see. All your life you've been waiting. I got news for you, Simone. The future isn't hard. All my life I've been wondering who it is I'm supposed to be, what it is I'm supposed to see. All my life I've been waiting. I'm waiting to know. The future isn't hard.
All right. How are you people doing? How you guys doing over here? You good? Can I get you to do me a favor and come around here to the rest of the family? Come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come over. Come over. Bring it in. I'm gonna need your help on this. I'm gonna need your help on this next song. So everybody get as close as you can. All right, not yet. Easy. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's time. Hey, if you have a drumstick, that's not safe. That's not a safe place for that. If you have a drumstick, then make sure you're close enough to hit the drum, all right? Not yet. I'll let you know. Thank you. That's... All right, watch me for your cue. This song's called Seven Summers. That's not a safe space, man. No.
I found a lyric in a language just so I can sing. If I could take a count and pick the sound of seven summers, I dreamt the sun and boys swooning from the peasantry. But then I woke in disappointment, clutching to the covers. I'm cold and lonely and I'm shaking like a tambourine. So if you feel
All right, I need those six-pack now. All right, you having fun yet? Oh, come on, Savannah, you having fun yet? You're holding up the stick that I just told you I needed back. I never would have known if you hadn't held it up. Did you just me? Keep it. Keep it. If it's gonna be like that, then keep it. Just don't talk to me. What? Talk to me later. Okay. Don't want to whistle. All right. This is for the next time you come after me. All right. You guys having a good time yet? Awesome. I'm Mobley. I'm from Austin, Texas. I'm going to play a love song now.
I
This whistle's really heavy. You want it back? Happy birthday. That's my gift to you. In front of everybody. Oh, man. So once again, my name is Mobley. Hi, Savannah. How you doing? So I'm on tour right now in support of my new record. It's called Some Other Country, and it's really good. And it's, or so I'm told. That's a quote. That's a quote.
How's it going, Wormhole? My name's Derek, and I'm going to be hosting the show. Really quick, how do you guys feel? Okay, you guys act like it's not Saturday. How do you guys feel? Here we go. Oh man, it's literally all couples. Couple. Did everyone in here get married today together? Really quick. Any single people in the house? Woo! Oh, that sounded lonely. Okay. I see why there are so many couples already. Well, welcome to Comedy Planet. Always like to test my audience with a joke. See how cool you guys are. I like to test my audience with a joke. Here we go. So I saw a sign recently that said youth boxing. It was a gym. It made me go inside. The sign said youth boxing, but it was bullshit. They didn't let me fight any children. Okay. I'm arguing with the manager like, sir, your sign clearly says youth boxing. Now bring me out a black 8-year-old. Because I like a challenge. Okay, for the people that laughed at that joke, they know how hard it is to fight a black 8-year-old. The people that didn't go to 3rd grade with me. So it's rough years. So I just noticed that a lot of things that I know about relationships, like everything I know about relationships, I learned from rap music videos. Everyone give it up for me. Okay, hey, I didn't say which ones. There are some about planting trees and saving things, you guys. But everything I learned from rap music videos, like I'm a big fan of saving strippers. And if you don't know what that is, saving a stripper, it's when you go into a strip club and you see a woman who's making $4,000, $5,000 a night, and you're like, you don't need that anymore, girl. We can both sleep on my futon. Like I'm such a big fan of it. My favorite line to tell a girl, the only line I tell a girl is, girl, I can take you away from all this. I know, it's nice. It sounds like I'm going to take her to an island we both don't know how to pronounce. What? Like, I say that all the time, but I'm poor. I can't even do it. I can't take you away from here. I had to get a ride here. He has to take both of us out of here. You know how upsetting that is, having to ask permission to leave? You're like, hey, girl, I really like what's happening right now, and I feel like we could take this back to my place. Hold on just 1 second. Hey, Steven, you ready to go? Nope. Oh, sorry, girl. That's going to be 15 minutes. He just got that drink. I really like you guys. Oh, my God. All right, you guys, I have a lot of comedians tonight, and they are all amazing. Really quick, give it up for yourselves. Give it up for the comedians you were about to see. First one, very funny man. I want you guys to show him all the love you've showed me. Give it up to Mr. Stephen Mays.
What is up, Wormhole? How are y'all doing? Yeah, we're going to ask you that like 8 more times tonight to get used to it. I see a lot of y'all are drinking. It is Saturday night. If you're driving, please be safe. You don't want to get a DUI. I already got a couple of those, and let me tell you, fucking suck. Last one I got, though, was bullshit because I knew I was too drunk to drive, so I let Jesus take the wheel. But judging from the ditch I woke up in, he had a little more to drink than I did. Glad y'all found that funny. Cop didn't. Cop was like, oh, Jesus took the wheel. Where is he now, buddy? I'm like, you haven't heard the word, bro? Jesus is everywhere. He let me go look for him in county. If you've never been pulled over for a DUI, let me give you some do's and do nots. Mainly don'ts, actually. All don'ts. When you get pulled over, the cop will come up to the window and say something like, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Don't do what I did and just go, and then stick your hands down your pants. Because then they pull you out of the car because they think you're looking for a weapon, which I was. Am I right, ladies? That's my favorite part of that joke. After they pull you out of the car, they'll say something like, sir, you smell like alcohol. Again, don't do what I did and just go, better than weed. Again, it's not, guys. It's definitely not. You end up on probation for all of those things. So all that? It's my life. I do what I want. I recently went to jail, though, because of probation. It was really messed up, though. My dick snitched on me during a piss test. Yeah, I thought we were really close. I thought that was my homie. It was really messed up, though, because they made us bunk mates. So I beat its ass every night. I was like, you didn't think I was going to see you again, motherfucker? Welcome to Oz, bitch. It's a fun time. So I'm originally from Spartanburg, South Carolina, also known as Sparkle City, which is ironic because the only thing that shines there is crystal meth and moonshine. And I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood, and I would get asked a lot of weird questions. They'd be like, hey, Steven, why do white people like cheese so much? I don't know. It's fucking delicious. I'll take a half ounce of Gouda if you got it. Sometimes their questions would get way more serious, though. They'd be like, hey, Steven, why'd the white man create crack? Was it to destroy black neighborhoods structurally and economically? And I know what they expected. Like, oh, no, the black people figured it out. Let me go alert the Grand Wizard. But I was like, didn't a black guy create peanut butter? Do you know how many little white kids are allergic to peanut butter? Most of them. But I'm glad these guys weren't thugs, because they would have been like, hold up, hold up, hold up. You mean we ain't got to cap these crackers no more? We could just Peter Pan them? Could you imagine the news reports? Just 2 drive-by peanut butterings today on Henry Street. Black guys jumping out. Get jiffed, bitch. Get jiffed. Hate crimes have never been so delicious. See, a lot of y'all are on dates. I'm recently single, so I've been hitting the game a little bit. So, sir, what's the dumbest question you've ever asked on a... Nope. No? You're just... you're killing it right now? A1 over here. How about you? You're drinking Bud Lights. You're making bad decisions. What's going on? See, everybody's on a date right now, so they're like, this is the only date I've ever been on. This is the love of my life. Dumbest question I ever asked? I asked a girl, what's the biggest guy you ever been with? Without hesitation, 10 inches. Holy shit. I need to go buy a hard hat with a light on top of it to go through that mine shaft he drilled out. Good Lord. I hope he left a map to the G-spot, maybe a breadcrumb trail. Good Lord. There's nothing I could have said to her to make her feel as bad as I felt. You know, I couldn't be like, well, my last girlfriend was as tight as a 10-year-old. Because then you got to answer a lot of questions, guys. You got to tell people you moved into their neighborhood. You got to say 1,000 yards away from playgrounds, which sucks, because where else am I supposed to get clean piss from a probation officer? All right, y'all, that's all the time I got for y'all tonight. Let's bring up Mr. Derek Marshall.
That was Stephen Mays, everyone. Give it up. I was really hoping he would ask literally every dude on a date in here, what's the dumbest question you've ever asked a girl? Wait for their girlfriends to look at them like, yeah, what is the dumbest question I asked you? You guys, give it up for Steven. We have so many Atlanta comics. Give it up for yourselves. Now, up first, you guys are going to really love this dude. He is, like, the funniest dude I know, and we may be living together. Give it up for Mr. Clark Franzman.
Thank you guys, thank you for being patient. Hello, what's going on? Wormhole, I'm Clark. How are you? Fucking good, fucking sweet. I love that, doing good. I'm not a shy guy at all, clearly. I'm not shy whatsoever. I'm definitely not a shy peer at all. Any shy peers? It's typically a quiet clap. He wasn't even clapping. He was just packing his dip, letting you know. Stream is strong. I'm not a shy peer. In fact, I like to think I'm kind of a gregarious peer. Like, I'm the guy talking to you at the urinal for sure. Just clap you on the back. You got your dick in your heart. You got your dick in your hand. I got a song in my heart. Let's wrap it out. Oh man, I was just outside scarfing some Easy Mac. Sorry. I've had dreams. I had dreams die. Anybody with dead dreams? I wanted to be 6'1". It didn't happen. I'm not 6'1". I'm 5'10", 5'9" at the doctor's. It sucks. All right. In the moment. Here we are. Wormhole, Savannah. I hate going up early in shows because I only get 2 drinks in me. It's like, fuck, it's going up early in shows, doing shows like driving. I gotta have 6 drinks in me before I'm even steady and can hold the wheel. All right. I like to live dangerous, guys. I like to live dangerous. I like to hang out on patios right before I'm gonna go up, so I don't know if I'm ever gonna I like to live dangerous. I like to, anytime I make a debit card transaction, I just like to shout my PIN out as I enter it. Just 4, 2, 1, 9. I bet you won't. I bet you fucking won't. Take it. Actually, don't. Please don't. That's my real PIN. I probably shouldn't shout that. I should come up with a new number. It's just 4 numbers. I shouldn't give out bank account info as a bit. Oh, man. I like dating big girls. I like a good big girl. I just hate when they lie to me. Like I'll text her and be like, hey, what are you up to right now? And she's like, oh, nothing. Just got back from the gym. Come on. That's not why we're here. Come on. I don't do that to you. You don't text me going, hey, what are you up to right now? I'm like, oh, nothing. Just got back from the bank. This week's deposit was a little bigger than last week. I don't think I've ever seen the inside of a bank. All right. God damn it. I'm just going to fucking just read you like it's poetry. Which it is, by the way. This is poetry. Yeah. All right. All right. After Tender Lies, it's checking out girls. All right. Checking out girls, huh? I'm a fucking dog, really, when it comes to girls. Like any cute girl that walks by me, I'm turning around and I'm looking at her ass. And it's so bad. It's so like ingrained in me that anytime a cute girl drives by me, I turn around and I look at the back of her car. Why? What do I do that for? What am I? Goddamn girl, your registration up to date. All them brake lights work. Throw that shit in reverse. They never do. They never. I've been listening to a lot of radio. My new favorite kind of radio is Mexican radio because if you don't speak Spanish, no commercials. None. It's fucking great. It's just exciting Mexican music and then excited Mexican men. That's all it is. It's a good Monday. It just gets your head in the zone. I got away with a DUI once. I was driving. I've gotten one DUI already. I've gotten caught. I've paid the $10,000. Yeah, don't get a DUI. Fucking don't do it. It's expensive. But one time, I got away with it because I was crafty. I had the experience. I was leaving a show. I had a couple of drinks, like 6 drinks, and I'm driving home, and I get pulled over because I've been swerving, because I had like 6 drinks. And the cop comes up to me, and he goes, Mr. Franzman, have you been drinking tonight? And I looked at him and I said, no, because you can lie to cops. You can totally just lie to a cop. That's not illegal. It's not. There's no law. It's not anywhere that says. Maybe there is. I'm not a fucking lawyer. So I said no, and he pulls me out of the car, and he goes, all right, we're going to need to run you through a couple sobriety tests. And he runs me through every sobriety test in the goddamn book, right? And I pass them all with like flying colors. It's crazy. And he goes, okay, Mr. Franzman, you're doing great. We're just going to need you to do one more thing. We just need you to blow in this breathalyzer for us. And I looked at him, and I said, and you guys can use this. I said, sir, I've had one of those malfunction on me before, and my lawyer has advised me to decline any field breathalyzer tests. So, am I under arrest, or am I free to go? And he took that breathalyzer, and he put it back in his car and sent me on my way. Guys, I was driving home going, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing driving a car right now? I should be in jail. Guys, I fought the law and I won, all right? I won. Like I said, I've lost before, but I'm like the Rocky of fighting the law. I'm fucking coming back, all right? Head, body, pa, pa, pa. All right, back to the old poetry. See, that's kind of like poetry, right? Sure. I don't know anything about poetry, so I got nothing to base that on. If there's one thing I have learned from drinking and driving, which is not good, you don't got to do it. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that if you feel a little crowded on the highway, you feel a little crowded, there's somebody in front of you, somebody behind you, to the left or the right, all you got to do to clear a little space is just swerve a little bit. People fucking notice. People pull off the side of the road, go see a movie. Like, they get out of your way. And here's the swerve, all right? In case you're sober driving and want to use this. It's a subtle swerve left, and then a hard overcorrection right. And then you're fucking Bruce Almighty that highway. That shit was wide open. Who we voting for, huh? Gary Johnson, all right, sure. All right, fuck, I'm not even gonna. All right, Gary Johnson's fine. I got no, whatever. I'm voting for Trump. And I only say that because I think Trump is kind of like the reality check America needs right now. Like right now, America's the drunk girl at the party, just going, no, I can fucking drive, I'm fine. Give me my keys, Canada, I'm fine. And I think Trump is going to be our vehicular manslaughter charge, where on the way home, we fucking hard overcorrect a little too hard. We got to sit down for 4 years, get our shit together. We're going to come out a better country. I can't vote. I'm a felon, so that's doesn't matter what I fucking think. I like stealing. I love stealing. It's the opposite of littering, I think. I love it. I like stealing pills from my parents. You guys ever do that? You ever steal pills from your parents? Take what? Yeah. Gary Johnson over here, everybody. Just take what they thought was medicine, turn it into drugs. That's a good feeling. And I do it under the guise of like, what are they going to do? Fucking ask me about it? Fine. Clark, have you been taking our pills? Yeah. Yeah. Well, Clark, those were our pills. We were taking those. Yeah, I know. We were, all right? Now we're out, so go get us some more. The script's in your name, Julia. Get down there. I don't need to say my PIN number, and I don't need to say my mother's name. I'm good at swallowing pills now. Just because I'm real good. I can swallow a pill, horse pill, no problem. And I think it's because when I was a kid, my mom would always put them in my dad's cum. I know. All right. I know I shouldn't have even fucking. That shit cracked me up. And maybe uncovered a memory or two. I don't know. Nobody else, huh? Fair enough. And I get it. That's not your fault at all. At all. All right. I do love getting fucked up, though, if you couldn't tell. I've always loved getting fucked up since I was a kid. My favorite thing to do when I was a kid was play the choking game. You guys ever play the choking game? All right, if you don't know what it is, it's what people who vote for Gary Johnson did in 9th grade. You know the choking game, dude? You have to, right? Gary Johnson, phone guy. You know the choking game? No, it's fine. You can text, just, do you know the choking game? I fucking told you guys. All right. So what it is like you hyperventilate, you hold your breath, and then you have a friend choke you, and then you pass out, and you wake up going, I'm never going to graduate, all right. So I do this all the time. I love doing it. I did it one time at math tutoring. I was at math tutoring, and all those goddamn numbers flying around. I had to go take the edge off, go to the bathroom, play a little choking game by myself. Not advised. When you play the choking game, you're supposed to have a spotter or like at least a mattress. What I had in the mathnasium bathroom in Roswell, Georgia was a handicap bar, like a porcelain sink. And so I sit down, play the choking game, I do the thing, I hyperventilate, I hold my breath, I stand up real fast, I pass out. And I come to on the floor of the bathroom, just in a pool of blood. Just in a pool of blood. And I do a little Nancy Drew detective work. I look up the wall, and there's the initial blood splatter when my face made contact. There's that handicap bar, a little Chekhov's gun for you. That handicap bar is covered in blood, and I think it's probably what knocked my braces off my front teeth and through my lip. And then, of course, the pool of blood I'm laying in. And I had to get up and walk back out into that math tutoring place. Like, guys, what a poop. Whoa. We gotta call my mom. Oh, man. I love getting fucked up. Jesus. Where to go from there? I took you guys to a weird place. Thanks for kind of going. That was fun. You guys ever you ever go to the bathroom and have somebody ask you how it went? It's a weird fucking question. You ever just tell them the truth? Awful, terrible. It went terrible in there. I felt like I shit a handful of diamonds. I invented a new color. I hear people talk about the perfect poops all the time, where it's like the bowl's full and the toilet paper's empty. I've never had one of those. What I do have all the time is an empty bowl and the toilet paper is just ruined. Oh no, it's more blood than poop. Don't tell your doctor, don't tell your doctor. You just keep that to yourself. Oh man. That's called a hemorrhoid. That's what that is. I got one after like a long period of hallucinating. Like back to the getting fucked up thing. God, is my act ever going to steer away from that? Probably not. I trip mushrooms probably 3 times a week for like a month and a half. And I by the end, I'm coming to these fucking crazy, like spiritual, metaphysical fucking Gary Johnson up here. All right. That's my boy, dude. Come to these conclusions where like, so I essentially, I was like, your body is like, all of the decisions you've ever made in your life have formed and come together to make this physical manifestation of whatever the fuck. And then as soon as I thought that, I got a fucking hemorrhoid. What the fuck are you doing? Are you on mushrooms? Do you have mushrooms? If you have mushrooms, then come on up. And if you don't, sit down. If you are on mushrooms, I don't want to ruin your trip, but sit down. What the fuck? Can you buy me a drink? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about. So I come to that conclusion that just blew y'all's minds, his mind enough to fucking do whatever the hell that was. And then I get a hemorrhoid immediately. I'm like, oh man, all of my life decisions have led to part of my asshole falling out. Oops. I need to change. So I guess that's what I'm going to title my first special is I Need to Change. If I ever get a first special. All right. Can I get out of here? All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave. I'm going to get that fucking drink. Oh, all right. What are we doing here? Hello? What the hell? Should I drink this? All right, cheers. Who's got a drink? Who's got a drink? Cheers to my final joke. Here we go. Oh, man. Fireball. Tasty. Basic bitch drink, but tasty. You buy Fireball and you vote for Gary Johnson. All right. I love rap music. I love rap music. I love like ignorant, like shitty rap music. Like ignorant, like the kind the fucking Illuminati puts out to keep the young black man down. Like that is my favorite kind of fucking rap. And I didn't even know that was a thing for a while until I started listening to Future. There's no Future. He's got this song called I Can Hear the Perkies Calling, and it's all about Percocet. And I listened to it for like a week and a half. And then after that, I was like, oh shit, I do Percocet now. Ah, fuck. This has been, okay. My favorite shitty rap song right now, though, is this one by supergroup TK and Cash called 3 Times in a Row. Have you heard it? 3 Times in a Row? Hell yeah, 3 Times in a Row. If you haven't heard it, here's how the chorus of 3 Times in a Row goes. It goes like this, the chorus for 3 Times in a Row. It goes... 3 times in a row, 3 times in a row, 3 times in a row. Favorite part. 3 times in a row, 4 times. Like he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. All right, thank you guys. You've been a lot of fun. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'm Clark Franzman.
That was Clark Franzman, everyone. Give it up. All right, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to bring up your next comedian. I want you to show him all the love in the world. Give it up for Mr. Trey Dunn, everyone.
All right. What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for using my name. Yeah. I just want to address, Clark talked about being a scumbag and then asked if he should take a shot. Come on, Clark, live by your own rules, damn it. Just take it, you don't have to ask. I saw Clark drink beer off of like a mat like this one time. Like, what are you asking what's in a shot for? Anyways, I drink a lot. I drink a lot of cheap beer, like PBR, shit like that. It's the good stuff. I don't know why, though, because there's no advertisement for it, you know? I think that's because cheap beer just finds you. You know, just whatever shit you're going through, it just, well, you know, it's like, oh, can't pay your rent this month? Well, might I suggest something off the gas station's bottom shelf? Steel Reserve, it's $2. Take it. Just take it. Just take the Steel Reserve. Just get up. I was at a bar one time, they were selling Schlitz for $1. It was a good night. Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. It was fun. It was last call. I had to use the restroom, so I went in. There was a dude at the urinal, and he was crying. I felt bad for him. I was pretty drunk, so I was like, you all right, man? And he goes, no. You know, I get drunk and I say things I shouldn't, you know, and my friends are leaving me because I'm mean. I'm trying to change, but I can't. You know, I just keep drinking. And I really felt bad for him, so I put my hand on his back, like at the urinal. I've never done that before, but I already went in, so I like massaged his shoulder, and then I was like, can I get you anything? And he goes, I'll have another Schlitz. I was like, that ain't a goddamn Schlitz commercial. I don't know what is. You know? Holy shit. It's like, Schlitz, when you want to change but can't. You can zip up and get to the bar, you pussy, it's $1. Clark's buying. Anyways. All right, let's divide the room. Bigfoot, real or fake? Someone booed? Real or fake, man? There's no boos. I don't know. Are you? What are you booing? That he's not real? All right, he's not real. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I asked you that because I don't know either. That has nothing to do with what I'm about to say next either. So, what a dumb question. Do you think he's a monster? You can boo now. I don't know. A lot of people, we portray Bigfoot as like a monster on like TV and stuff. But I don't know, because the only video we have of him is him walking like this. And I'm sorry, but that's not the walk of a monster. You know, that's like the most comfortable you can look on your feet. That's Bigfoot. Like, if I saw that in the woods, my friend was like, what do you think, we should kill that? I'd be like, he's cool. Look at the way he's swinging those arms. He's doing something with the trees. He's fine. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He walks like a guy who got high and went through a grocery store. It's big. Like he went in for a Pop-Tart, settled on a Powerade. Now he's afraid of the self-checkout. That's the monster we're actively trying to find. Let's just leave him alone for a while. See, let him build his life out there in Portland or wherever the fuck he's from. I don't know. My car broke down last weekend. That was fun. Broke down in a pretty bad area. You know you're in a bad area when no one will help you, but they will go out of their way to tell you you're in a bad area. You know, like I had a guy come out of a gas station. He was like, picked the wrong place to break down, buddy. Then he walked in the woods. You know how frightening it is when someone comes up to you and tells you you're in danger and then takes comfort in the darkness of the woods? It was totally terrifying. And I don't know shit about cars, so I was just stuck. I don't know. I have one move when my car breaks down. I just open the hood. That's what I do. Because I think that will attract other men. You know, like come help. You know? Like I think that's the universal sign for car help, right? Like a man standing next to his hood wearing a bikini. That's what I do. It's never worked, but you can try it. I don't know. I feel like that's how it's gonna go down. I don't know. I don't know shit about cars. Guys are expected to know stuff about cars. I don't know why. You think it was like that, like before cars? Like were guys just expected to know everything about horses? Like was that a thing? Like a guy like gets in a fight with his wife and, you know, instead of it getting heated, he gets on his steed and takes off to the saloon, you know. It breaks down on the way there, so he doesn't know what the fuck to do. He's like, I can't call my wife, so you know, she'll call me an idiot again. So he opens the mouth, you know, because you probably see the brain through there. It's like, all right, the brain's the heart of the horse. I took a veterinarian class in community college. Taught me that. I have no end for that. That's just where it stops. The metaphor ends. Is it a metaphor? I don't know. I graduated from college with a degree in history. And looking back, well, that's really all I can do. They didn't teach me how to look forward, so kind of a waste. I don't know if you know this, when you get your degree in history, they also give you a mortar and pestle. That way you can put your diploma in it, and you can grind any hope that you had of a job into fairy dust, and you can make a wish. It's crazy. I don't know why I did that. I remember they took me in, they're like, what do you like to do? I was like, watch documentaries. They're like, history? I was like, okay. That's it. That's my major. There was one class I took a summer class on World War II where the only thing we did was watch World War II in color. And I had seen that documentary like 4 times, so I was pretty excited when I got a B. That was pretty cool. I don't know why I did. The only thing you can do with a history degree is teach, and I didn't want to be a teacher, so that was pretty dumb of me. You could be a historian, I guess. I don't like to read. You know, gotta have a library for that. If you look on my bookshelf, you'll find all 7 Harry Potters and a biography of Ric Flair. Yeah, Ric Flair. If you don't know who Ric Flair is, I got a book you might want to read. It is awful. It is terrible. It's everything you didn't want to know about Ric Flair. I would go so far as to say it removes all the flair from that man's life. It is terrible. I bought it at the dollar store, so that's where it goes. This is weird. I don't really know how to handle this. This morning a guy told me I look like I work at Big Lots. I didn't know that was a look. But judging by your laughter, he nailed it. Thank you. Wow, okay. I'll rethink what I wear now. It just caught me off guard because I didn't know Big Lots had employees. Yeah, I just thought you looked at the person next to you like, how much would you pay for this? Nothing. Oh, that's a steal. Okay, I think I'm going to come back. I'll be back. I think they shop right under a lost and found policy. You know? Like, Big Lots, if you can prove it's yours, keep it. We've given up, clearly. Have you seen the amount of cars in our parking lot? It's too big of a lot. It really is. We misnamed this place. Should have called it Small Lots or Yard Sale. I think would have been fine. Yard Sale fits the Big Lot mold. I'm always fascinated with what people do for a living because I only know like 6 jobs, 7 now that Big Lots has come into my life. I always have the same reaction though when I find out, like, what do you do, sir? You're a broker. Yeah, those brokers aren't gonna broke themselves. I don't know what a broker is. Jesus Christ. But that's the reaction I always have. Yeah, that's a job. That's, someone's got to do that brokering. That's it. I don't know. Like, I blame, like, schools because, like, as kids, we're given unrealistic, like, occupations. Every kid wants to be a fireman or an astronaut or whatever. You'll never hear, like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up, Timmy? I'd like to work for a company that installs ATMs. Oh, Jesus Christ, Timmy. That's the realest answer anyone's ever given me. I am pretty sure your dreams will come true. So I think you can just drop on out. They'll teach you that on the job, buddy. Get out of my first grade class. You're going to make a good living. Someone's got to do that. Someone's got to install ATMs. They don't just appear. They might. I don't know where they come from. I don't fucking know. I just broke up with my girlfriend. Turn it up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did it because she was a twin. Kind of weird, but, I got a little paranoid I'd get the two of them confused. One day I just started making out with her brother. Oh, that'd be weird. That was a lie. I'm sorry. I lied there. I broke up with her. She was always trying to find ways to stay around, though, and she was really dumb about it. Like, one time I caught her. She was poking holes in her birth control pills. And it's like, okay, this is over. You're too dumb. Anyways, we have a kid now. So I'm not sure how any of that works. We're married. Yeah, I got a wife. No, I like to think I'm a bit of a romantic. I think by the second or third date, you should cook a dinner for a girl. You know what I mean? Ladies, you like that? Yeah. I think I do it right. I'll set the mood. Like, I'll light candles. I'll pour some wine. Play some Kenny G, whatever you like. I don't know. Is that romantic? Maybe I'm not doing it right. I don't know. You don't like that Kenny G flute? What does he play? A flute? Sax. You don't like that sax? I don't know what he plays. All I know is he plays Christmas music, and that's probably not right for the mood I was trying to set. This was last week. But yeah, like, I'll set the mood, sans music, no sax. But the aroma will start coming out of the kitchen, and I'm not a mystery man, so I'll let you peek, ladies. I'll crack the oven, come up behind you, put my arms around you, nestle my head on your shoulder. We'll look on in. Bagel bites. Hope 9's enough. Some of us have to eat dinner tomorrow. That's right, ladies. Don't let this accent fool you. I'm poor. I am poor. You watch Chopped? Not enough for you to tell that joke. All right. Fuck it. We'll tell it anyways. For those of you who don't know, Chopped is a show on the Food Network where they take random chefs, they give them 3 random ingredients, and then they dare them to make a masterpiece. It's crazy. Basically, it's what I do every week when I run out of groceries. All right, just make a bunch of shit, and then I dare myself to eat it. If you survive, you win. Say another day. But I like they always throw out, like, the chefs are really confident on that show, so they'll throw like random ingredients and then like they like I don't know. It's like they'll be like, all right, it's the dessert round. Open your baskets. Tonight's ingredients are Twinkies, a tube of Pringles, and dragon scales. Mano frita, before mortar, Lisa butter. And it like zooms in on the dragon scale, like frame by frame. There's steam coming off of it because it's a hot dish. But there's always one confident chef. He's like, I don't know what the fuck a dragon scale is, but it's gonna have that pop, that pizzazz that I need for my Twinkie chowder. All right, here we go. And then you're watching on TV. You're like, fuck you, Ronnie. No one knows what. I hope you fucking lose. So I get aggressive when I watch Chopped. I don't know about y'all. I like a good TV competition. I know they're scripted, but they know what's going on. Oh, man. I was thinking the other day about the first porn I ever watched. A good transition, right? Chopped to porn. It's television stuff, you know. It was weird. I watched, like, what's weird to me is, like, the first porn you ever watched, like, I was pretty young. I was like 8. So it was like my only idea of sex. That was the first thing I saw about it. So that's all I knew about sex. When I was 8, my friends, they stopped playing basketball with me, and they asked me if I wanted to watch Happy Gilmore. And I was like, you fucking know I want to watch Happy Gilmore. So I went over to their house, and they put in the VHS. I know I'm dating myself, but put in the old VHS, and I realized pretty quick it wasn't Happy Gilmore. When there was 2 girls, they were naked, and they were kissing on each other. I was like, where's the putter? I don't know. I thought this was a golf movie or hockey. I wasn't sure what it was at that point in time. But in the movie, there was a knock on the door. And the girls were like, come in. And this dude walked in, and he was butt naked, just hard as a rock. And he was holding a tray of wine. And he walked in, and he goes, ladies, more wine? And they just started sucking him off. And that blew my mind. Like, more wine? That was my pickup line until I was 15. I didn't know how it worked. I was just passing notes to girls in class, like, more wine? Come on. Hey, more wine. More wine. Haven't you seen Happy Gilmore? Come on, more wine. Jesus. I had to call my parents in. They're like, we don't know why your son's offering 3rd graders alcohol. It's just like... I was like, fucking Happy Gilmore. God damn it, no one's seen it. My dad was like, we've seen Happy Gilmore, but I know the movie you're talking about. And then we fist bumped. And my life changed for the better. Porn's funny, man. I never had paper porn. That's like, I downloaded it all. I ruined a lot of computers. That's crazy to me. Like, pretty much everything I know about computers is directly related to me hiding porn as a kid. Like, that's it. Like, I used to hide, like, I don't know if you need this, but, like, I could build you a folder maze. I used to hide some shit in some folders, man. Like, I used to hide my porn in a folder that I created that was inside of a folder created by Microsoft Solitaire. Yeah, intricate. It was called Trey's Treasures. So, if anybody ever found it, they knew exactly what was in there. My dad played a lot of solitaire, so he might have found it. We've never talked about that. We should probably do that someday. It's probably why we don't talk. No, I've seen like every porn, I feel like. I don't really watch porn a lot anymore. I would like to see a porn where they break the 4th wall. You know? Like a dude unloads in the camera, he's like, thanks for watching. And you're just like, oh, Jesus. Was he looking at me when he did that? Whoa. Drip down the screen like got shot in Goldeneye, you know. It'd be fun. That'd be fun. I was talking about my dad. My parents are divorced. When they got divorced, my dad turned into what I like to call a divorcee dad, where he's just doing shit my mom wouldn't let him, you know? Like he started smoking cigarettes. He slept in a bed. He slept on the couch a lot, so if you didn't get it. He was pretty cool, though. He used to let me do stuff I guess I shouldn't have been doing, and he'd always be like, hey, don't tell your mother. That was his line. Don't tell your mother. My first lesson in marriage, don't tell your mother. What's weird is he kept using that line after they got divorced. So like one time we were watching a movie and there was a titty scene. My dad was like, "Oh, don't tell your mother." I was like, "Dad, I'm 28. I've seen a titty once." I won't tell Mom if you don't tell Mom what I just told you. That's cool. My dad just learned how to text. That's been fun. I got his first text he ever sent. It just said, "Hello?" That was it. HELLO question mark. Like a scientist looking for aliens. He just shot out a message. He's like, "Hello? Anyone out there? Hope it's my son." But if not, shit, someone better answer. I don't know what this device is. I called him because I didn't know how to handle it. I was like, "Dad, what's up?" He's really proud of himself. He's like, "What you think about your old man texting?" It's like, "I can't believe you found the question mark. That's impressive, man. Jesus, that's like step 5 in the texting manual." He nailed it. He's a step away from sending a dick pic. We don't want that. Because I'm the only number in that phone. That'd be awful to wake up one morning and be like, "Don't tell your mother." That's an alarm. All right, I'm up. Jesus. I grew up in a pretty rural town. Y'all remember the game The Oregon Trail? Yes. Yeah, okay. This is where I grew up. So when I was a kid, we had to play that game with computer partners. And, like, at a certain point in the game, you had to ford the river. That was a decision you had to make. So one time I asked my partner, I was like, "Hey, man, you think we should ford the river?" And he goes, "My daddy says we don't ford nothing. We're Chevy people." I was like, "I think you're going to be held back. That is not what this game's about at all." Wow. So that's where I'm from, a town like that. Chevy, the heartbeat of America. I drive a Honda. I already told you I don't know shit about cars. I don't know why I brought it up, that I drive a Honda. I ran into a guy I went to high school with at a wedding. I talked to him a while. I was trying to make small talk. I was like, "What do you do, man?" He's like, "I just got fired." I was like, "All right, are you looking for something?" He goes, "I'm looking, but it's tough when you're only good at 2 things." I was like, what are those? He goes, "Well, I can drive drunk, and I'll make the shit out of some cornbread." I was like, damn, that's a unique skill set you got there, buddy. Jesus Christ. I just hope he puts that on his resume, That'd be great. He goes in, they're like, "All right, Mr. Thompson, it says here your skills include driving drunk, and you make cornbread?" And then he's gonna have to go, No. I'll make the shit out of some cornbread. Can you read? I underlined it. Come on. Shit. This cornbread's so good, this has been passed down, this recipe in my family for generations, all right? Me and my grandmother, we make it every Thanksgiving. We have a cornbread cook-off, okay? Losers got to eat supper outside. Guess who's been eating supper outside the last 5 years? Granny. That's how good it is. You don't believe me? Call her. I put her down as a reference. She can vouch. I thought this would come up. This cornbread's so good, you wake up in the middle of the night, you'd be like, "Damn, that was some good fucking cornbread." I was having a nightmare. I kind of got a little piece off the back of my molar there, and I just started having sweet dreams. That's how good it was. But where am I going to get cornbread that good at 4 a.m? Well, guess what? I can drive drunk. You give me a call. I'll deliver it to your house. That's the end of that. That was taxing. That took a lot out of me. Thank you. Who knew doing a redneck accent could wear you down? I need to start working out. Just on a treadmill, here we go, cornbread, here we go. Just to, build that muscle. What else? I've lost my place in my mind. Cornbread. What was after that? My mom's just started sending emojis. That's been fun. You should only send emojis to people in your own age group. You know what I mean? Because outside of that, it takes on a totally different meaning. Like the last girl I dated, her favorite emoji was the winky face tongue out, you know, which I've never seen on a human face, but we're firing them out there. So one night she was like, hey, you want to come over? It's like, I think I do. Yeah. So I sent her a thumbs up, you know, because got to play the game. Am I right, fellas? It's always a game. And last week, I told my mom I was coming for dinner. She was like, can't wait to see you tonight. Door's unlocked. It's just like... So I sent her a thumbs up, too, because, you know, I just got to play the game for a free meal. You didn't like that one. Oh, boy. That's fine. My mom, she called me. She's moving. She called me the other day to see if I wanted all my old trophies. She doesn't know what to do with them. I was never very good at sports, so I told her she could throw them away. She's not going to do that because they have my name on them. And I quote, what if someone steals your identity? It's like, I don't think that's how it works, Mom. Jesus Christ. What kind of criminal wants to be that bad at baseball? I don't know. They can dig those out of the trash. I tell you. I got a little bit of time. I'll tell you a story, I guess. I used to, speaking of jobs, I used to host trivia. I haven't told this in a while. Almost got killed, hosted trivia. Trivia, you didn't know, was a blood sport. It is. I used to host trivia in a bar that clearly didn't want trivia. There was only like 2 teams every time I played. I would ask them simple questions like, who's 007? And their answer was always be like, go fuck yourself. And I'd be like, all right. Cool. They didn't even learn my name. I hosted trivia there for 4 months, every Thursday. They never learned my name. They just called me Trivia Man. So I would come in and they'd be like, we doing this again, Trivia Man? Jesus Christ. I'd be like, you keep paying me, dude. Like, I'm not going to stop. Weird. Well, one night, the last night I was there, I walked in. There was 2 Russian dudes at the bar. I know they're Russian because they were speaking Russian, and they were fucked up. So fucked up, one of them fell off his bar stool like onto the floor with a thud, and the guy just laughed at him. That's how fucked up they were. But after that happened, they left, and there was no one in the bar, and I was like, all right, I guess we're not doing trivia tonight. Fuck yeah. But then the locals showed up, and they were like, Trivia Man, we doing this again? Shit. It's like, yeah, okay, let's play. So about halfway through, the 2 Russian dudes come back, and I'm in a corner just trying to, you know, host. And one of them sees that I'm talking into a microphone, so he was the more hammered guy that kind of knew English. He came over, and he was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm hosting trivia, man. Please play. We only have 1 team. You know, we're giving out house cash. You can get some more shots of vodka or whatever the fuck you're drinking. And he was like, no, I don't want to play trivia. And I was like, all right. And then he wouldn't leave me alone. So I was like, where are you from, dude? And he goes, if I told you, you would never know. You'd never know. I'm from Russia, but you wouldn't know. And I told you I was a history major. I didn't tell you I was a geography minor. So I was like, are you from Vladivostok? And he goes, Vladivostok! And he started beating his chest. He was from Vladivostok. Who would have fucking thought? The one Russian in Snellville, Georgia. It's fucking from Vladivostok. And then we became best friends. And then he was like, let me buy you a shot. You know Vladivostok. And I wasn't drinking that night because I'd almost gotten a DUI the week before. And I was like, sorry, man, I'm not drinking tonight. And he goes, his mood changed. He goes, let me buy you a fucking shot. And I was pretty confident. I was like, no. And he goes, are you a cop? I was like, yeah. I'm the only cop going undercover as a trivia host looking for random Russians at a bar in Snellville from Vladivostok. You got me, buddy. But he was persistent. He was like, I'm going to say this one more time. Let me buy you a fucking shot! And I was like, no. And that's when he pinned my arm on the bar, and he reared back. And like then that's when I saw like the sun set on my life, you know? Like I'm in a bar where everyone already hates me. Nobody fucking wants me there. This guy's about to hit me in the face over alcohol? Like, I don't know. And right as he's about to come down, one of the regulars stands up and goes, "Hey, you leave the trivia man alone!" And then it was like in Jurassic Park when they throw the flare at the T-Rex, you're just like, "Whoa!" And then like they had that like redneck wobble off where like they get in each other's chest, but no one touches each other, and they're just kind of doing this. And then we kicked him out of the bar. I say we. They kicked him out of the bar. I was in the corner wiping the shit off the back of my leg. But that was the last night I ever hosted trivia, and I'm just glad they never learned my name. That they were Trivia Man. That was cool. I'm glad y'all followed along with that. That's the last time I almost died. Let's see. I'll end with this. We're living in a pretty fucked up country right now, pretty divided. I like that the Olympics just happened. I think sports are a good way to bring people together. I was at a baseball game one time. In baseball they play games with fans in between innings because it's fucking boring and they want you to stay. This is a Braves game. It was on the Jumbotron. They played the game where they take your picture, they put on one of 3 hats, you spin their hats around like 700 miles an hour. You guess what hat your picture's under. But this day they got a cute little 5-year-old girl. And I know she was 5 because they asked her, and she was like, "I'm this many." And a stadium full of people, their hearts melted. She was adorable. Like, she was so cute. There was an old couple next to me that started making out. That's how cute she was. She was adorable. But they played that game with her, and they spun the hats, and like, "All right, sweetie, what hat's it under?" And a stadium full of people start helping her out. "Number 1, pick number 1, woo!" And the girl is terrified. You see her on the Jumbotron. She's trembling. She panicked. She was like, "Number 3?" And a stadium full of people turned. "Boo! Fuck you! Boo! It's number 1! Boo!" Guy's like, "Sorry, sweetie, it's not number 3. What is it, guys?" We're like, "It's number 1!" It was number 2. I tell you that story because that day, it didn't matter. Black, white, Republican, Democrat, atheist, religious. Like, we all came together to boo the shit out of that little girl. So there is hope, guys. We can come together. It's cool. I mentioned baseball was boring. I think we should give it up for the commentators who are just bullshitting their way through 4 hours of baseball on a nightly basis. They're really out there struggling. And by like the second week they're spent. So they're just making shit up. So they'll be like, "All right, first pitch, fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. So I ran over a snake on the way to the ballpark today." Big old thing. I was like, "Is that a snake?" Too late, squished it. 0-1 pitch. Foul back to the fence, strike 2. Yeah, I called my wife. She's like, "What kind of snake was it?" I was like, "I don't know, a dead one." 0-2 pitch. Outside, changeup, ball 1. Speaking of changeups, my doctor just changed up my heart medication. And I feel weird. I do. I feel weird. My father-in-law takes it, and he always says 1-2 pitch. Outside again, breaking ball, ball 2. Speaking of breaking balls, my wife just texted me to go to the store after this. I'm like, "This late?" But I'm going to do it because I love her. 2-2 pitch. Foul back to the fence. Strike 2 again. Man, you ever gone to the store late? You can jump on the back of a cart and you feel like a kid again going down there. 2-2 pitch. Foul ball again. Oh, God. Hey, my wife just texted me. She was like, "Hey, thanks, you're the best." What is that, a winky face tongue out? What the hell does that mean? Am I going to get lucky tonight? 2-2 pitch again. Oh, grounds to first. Steps on the bag. Out number 1. Woo! 4 more hours of this. Oh, Jesus. Should have held on to the snake story, huh? Wow. All right, my name's Trey Dunn, guys. Thank you so much.
You guys keep it up for Trey Dunn. Oh, my God. He was awesome. Really enjoyed him. All right, we are going to keep it moving. We have 3 more comics left. Really quick, give it up for all the comics you've seen. God, they were so funny. Up next, I want you to give it up for Mr. Dexter Ferguson.
All right. I know y'all was not expecting a Dexter Ferguson to look like this at all. I was like, "Is that the right one coming on the stage?" I realized my name doesn't fit how I look when I was little. You have attendance on the first day of school. Everybody's getting called their names. They stand up. Teacher greets them. They call my name. She was like, "Well, Dexter Ferguson?" I stood up. Well, that's interesting. I felt like that green Lay's potato chips you get in the bag that you like, well, it's just like the other ones, a little different. Oh, man. People, when y'all take pictures with me or of me, use a flash. I'm getting tired of being left out of pictures when they develop. I bet you like the guy that does the photography thing is like, damn, there's a cat from the eyes and teeth from the corner. It's like the cat from Alice in Wonderland, but it'd be really me because nobody used the flash. That's terrible. Who's still developing film like that? Jesus, 1995? Oh man, I'm a vegan, it's kind of cool. No? No, I'm gonna tell you, it's kind of like having healthy diabetes. You gotta carry around some nuts with you in case you get weak and weary throughout the day. I get tired just waking up like, oh, it's been a long day. Is it bedtime yet? Where's my nuts? My blood sugar's dropping. Oh, that is not funny. Oh my God, that's not funny at all. Whew. Oh man, have you guys ever had a conversation with somebody and they're talking and they burp mid-conversation and keep talking like they didn't just burp, but you eat the burp smoke a little bit? You like, I was talking to my buddy, I was like, we just French kiss a little bit? Shit. And then I was like, well, wherever you had them greens from, you need to leave them a 5-star Yelp review because they're simmered to perfection. Oh man. I realized I realized I was black. I was watching, this is when you realize you're a kid, your imagination runs wild. I was like, my cousin used to make fun. I was like, hey, you're so black. You're just black. And I was realizing, you ever watch Looney Tunes when they take the little dot and throw it on the wall and they go through it? That was me when they take pictures. It's like, damn, I'm magical too? Trains can go through here. Man. Oh, it's pretty cool up there. Why are the candlelight lit? It's so romantic in here. You make everyone in here believe in love. It's bullshit, everybody. Just playing. Oh, man. I have a cougar named Bernadette, and she helps me pay off my student loans. She does. Hey, everybody needs a sugar daddy or a cougar, man. Times are hard. Have you seen who's almost president? You better get you a cougar before they run out. And the pickings are slim. Some of them are 200 days away from getting out of here, kicking the bucket. Oh, man. Well, we were out to eat one time, me and my cougar, and she likes to treat me like I'm her son, and she burped me in the middle of dinner. I was like, hey, let me finish my kid cuisine in peace. Can't wait for this pudding to come out. It's immaculate. And then, like, I remember one time, she's so behind the times, I was like, hey, send me a sexy picture. She called me and was like, yeah, I put it in the mail. I was like, time out. Did you just Polaroid yourself a sexy picture? I was like, no, I gotta wait 2 to 3 business days to see how you're looking down there. But I could see myself anxious outside of the post office on day 3, like, shit, it's 2 to 3 business days? Shit, it's almost 3.5. Are you sure it came? And then you get it, and like she used it and put her thumb on it, and when she fanned it, now you can't see anything. Damn, Bernadette, get it together. Man. And I remember, like, first time, like, I saw her take her clothes off. Apparently, when you get, like, 25, or 55, I'm sorry, you get random moles that grow on your body. I never knew that till I watched my grandma transform into a California raisin. She had to sing in a top hat. Okay. She did not. But like she took her clothes off and her back looked like a Chips Ahoy cookie. I was like, you better be the soft and chewy kind, Bernadette. Because we enjoy those. Put them in the microwave for 10 seconds. Bing, you got magic. Woo. We just turned Bernadette's back into a delicious treat. Wow. This would be a special on Food Network, how to make your cougars back delicious. Oh man, that is fucked up. That's real fucked up. We just laughed at a woman's back and it being cookies. Oh, I love adulthood. Oh man. I see that there's some mixed people in here. I realize we have different cultures. Like black guys, we like Jordans and Nikes. White guys, you guys like Birkenstocks. I know some of you have a few on today. Don't look down. Someone's like, it's Bryce. But I realized that it's like y'all want to get these biblical looking sandals. Like y'all go in the store like, hey, let me get these Ephesians chapter 12 looking shoes right here. Believe these are the Moses edition, and you can walk on water with these. Like if I have a friend like that that has that, I would probably make fun of him, but then we see a caution wet floor sign and everybody's slipping except for him. He just skipping. It's like, oh, you should have got the shoes, huh? He started moonwalking one time. I was like, God damn. Oh, man. I'm going to go back to my cougar one more time. I love her because she's, keeping Sally Mae off my back. So we had to have sex one time, and that's weird. I'm telling you guys right now, that's weird to have sex with a cougar. Because you ever seen the movie Kung Fu Panda? The Master Oogway, the turtle? Imagine having sex with him without the shell. It's a real rough visual. But we're having sex, we're making love, and she was like, go deeper. I'm like, this is me making love, you gotta be tender. So she was like, go deeper, and I was like, I can't really go deeper. So I closed my eyes, tightened my ass cheek up, and I recited her a Maya Angelou poem, because ain't shit deeper than that. And right before she came, I was like, and still I rise. I'm Dexter, thank y'all for laughing.
That was Dexter Ferguson, everyone. Give it up. Thank you, guys. Thank you for sticking it out with us. We have 2 more comedians left, so I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I want you to give it up for another hilarious dude, Mr. Anthony Driver.
What up, what up? How are we tonight? Clap your hands if you're drinking. Clap your hands if you're drinking. It's good, I like to drink. When you drink, you gotta be smart, y'all. You gotta make sure you drink around your friends so they can look out for you. Look out for your safety, ask important questions. Like, can you drive tonight, Anthony? See, when my friends ask me, can I drive, I always look back. I'll be like, should you be asking me, can I drive or should I drive? They'd be like, Anthony, can you drive? I'm like, I can do all things through Christ. It strengthens me. Drinking makes me spiritual. This is the only time I pray so the cops don't pull me over. Because Lord knows I'm riding dirty. I done had my license suspended 9,078 times. I didn't know that shit was possible until I talked to my friend. He let me know. He was like, Anthony, you ain't even got to break the law for the cops to check your tags. Anytime while you're driving, the cops, they can follow you. Check your tags, type it in while you're driving. They follow you, check your tags, type it in. Cop pulled me over the day he walks up to my car. He was like, sir, did you know your license was suspended? I said, officer, did you know you was texting and driving just now? I done had a jacked up license for 5.5 months, but I would never put this whole intersection in danger like you just did, okay, sir? I'm gonna need you to get your shit together, take this warning, get the fuck out of here. That cop arrested the shit out of me that night, y'all. Don't yell at the cops, man. And y'all grew up in the church. Grew up in the church, man. You know what I'm saying? It was in my heart. And as I got older, I met other friends doing comedy. They try to tell you Jesus isn't real, you know what I'm saying? And that would offend me. And he always walked up to me. He was like, Anthony, man, this stuff's not real, dude. You should check it out. You should do your research. And he kept just drilling that in my head to the point where I did do some research for myself. And I feel different now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I feel different now. It's just like, after I've done my research, if you believe Jesus is real, fine. If you think he's fake or whatever, believe whatever you want. Long as you know, though, Jesus, whether he's real or fake, long as you know he's black, you can worship the devil all you want to. I really don't care, man. Jesus got a big dick in a Cadillac. That's basically what I'm trying to say, y'all. Shit like that, man. I don't know. Y'all like coffee shops in there? Yeah, fuck coffee shops. I can't stand coffee shops. I don't like the fact you got to bring homework in order to relate to anybody in that environment. And so I would bring like a book to read or something like that. It's always some old racist white dude in the corner looking at me confused like he just saw a dog parallel park a school bus. I'm over here like, fuck you, old man. And people in there got their technology and they be bragging. They got their iPhone 6s and they MacBook Pros. I ain't never really been into technology like that. Like the only technology I've ever been into is like food technology. My cousin walked up to me. He was like, Anthony, did you know Apple's got an all-new vocal recognition software? I was like, bro, did you know Frito-Lay got a cappuccino flavored potato chip? And that shit keep you awake. Had 2 bags of that shit at work this morning. My productivity went through the roof. Through the fucking roof, man. Just saying, y'all. It's the weekend, man. What do we like to do on the weekend? We are trying to have sex. Preferably with a stranger. But as a dude, if you get lucky, you got to make sure you're confident, you know, especially when you get up in your house. You got to have confidence, man. You can't be apprehensive. You can't be scared. Some dudes might be nervous up in there, worried that they ain't got enough down there. I don't have that problem. Not because I'm packing a baby arm or anything like that. I'm just worried about other shit. Like whether or not she's into having sex with a dude with man titties. Because little does she know, in about 3.5 minutes, this hairy nipple is going straight for her mouth. I like my nipples licked if y'all ain't get the message. Some lame-ass white dude said nipples are useless on a man. Fuck that shit. I get plenty of mileage out of my nipples, y'all, okay? Get lucky, you find you one of these women, y'all might start having sex on the regular, like 2-3 months. You know, then you start to contemplate whether or not you want to lock this down. So you start doing research, AKA stalk a bitch Instagram account. That's how I go about it. And like, you got to know, like, what kind of dudes is she hugged up on, who she hanging out with, to know if you need to get jealous or not. And I got very jealous. But not of all the men she was hooked up on. I was jealous of all the food that she cooked that she ain't make for me yet. I was like, we need to have a team meeting. What's going on right now? I'm seeing all this delicious food. Why ain't you cook for me yet? Been having sex for 2.5 months, doing all the freaky shit. Why ain't you cook for me yet? She was like, Anthony, I don't just cook for any man. Only man I cook for is my son and my father. I was like, okay, so you'll tell me you will suck my dick before you cook me a plate of chicken? Like, don't you think your logic is a little crazy? I was like, on second thought, I'll totally go down on you before I take the trash out. It's just disgusting, man. Ladies, y'all love the text message. Gives them the whole advantages, y'all. All those emotional attacks, they can pinpoint it right in a perfectly planned paragraph that you got to deal with. And what you got to do, fellas, you got to focus. Hit them back. 1-line answers at a time. Bam. Shoot you the paragraph. 1-line answers at a time. Bam. She start getting you on the ropes. Getting on the ropes, 2 paragraphs. Just give her 3 individual lines, carefully spaced, so that you got to focus on them 3 little fucking dots in the bottom of the screen. Because they can't concentrate knowing that you type it. Gets up in their shakes, but you got to hold focus, fellas. She might drag it out. 5 hours, you've been at work. She just won't let it go, you in this text battle. And what do? You lose your focus, you break down, you send her back a paragraph, and that's when you know you lost the battle, because what does she hit you back with? She hits you with the motherfucking K. She done took you into a literary game of Battleship and suck your shit with a consonant. That is it. I don't know. I kind of wanted to open up talking about everybody's favorite topic. Racism. I don't know. Racism comes in many shapes and sizes. Not so much overt today. A lot of times now it's a lot more subtle. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more refined. It's like a subtle form. You don't necessarily just teach it. It's just kind of it's learned by like osmosis. You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of wondering, how do white folks know how to pass down the subtle racism now so that they know, you know, what to say or what not to say. And I realized, I feel like white folks pass down subtle racism the same way black dudes pass down handshakes. It's just one of them things you got to watch and learn very carefully. So if you've seen one that hasn't kind of been executed that way before, you know you have 2 seconds to figure that shit out. Otherwise, your people will not respect you for the rest of your fucking life. Too real? Too real? I'm just saying, man. I don't know, man. Very religious in the Southeast, man. A lot of people, you know, they say, what's number one down here? They say Jesus Christ, number one. You know, I kind of disagree with that. I think there might be something else that's above Jesus Christ down here. My neighbor didn't agree with me. We got in an argument. He's like, Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, man. He's number one all day. He's blessed my son, blessed my wife, blessed my family. He's number one. I was like, okay, be honest with me, sir. Who do you love more, Jesus Christ or the Georgia Bulldogs? Be honest with me right now, sir. Who do you love more? Who do you love more? He was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, really? I don't see a bunch of Jesus Christ flags hanging around your living room right now, sir, okay? I don't see you trying to dress your dog and your baby up as Jesus Christ for Halloween, all right? Do you park an RV 5.5 hours ahead of time in front of church so that you're not late? If you're really down for the cause, you need to wear a Jesus robe, sit in the front row of church, and start barking at the preacher. Go Dogs. I don't know. Any y'all comic book fans in here? Comic books? Yeah. Fucking nerds. I don't know, man. Superman. A lot of people like. I don't like Superman. I think Superman's a bitch ass superhero. I don't trust a superhero with only one vice. You bring around some bitch ass birthstone, all of a sudden he catch a case of cerebral palsy. All of a sudden. Which is like, if it was up to me to rewrite the Superman story, I'd just make Superman black, and anytime you bring around kryptonite, he just get drunk and high as shits. Cops pulling him over because he's swerving while he's flying, crashing into buildings, pulling out his smartphone, drunk texting Lois Lane at 3 in the morning, talking about, Lois, you need to Snapchat me that pussy. Of course, Lois is like, fuck you, Superman, I'm not doing that. Superman's like, well, fuck you too, I got X-ray vision. I saw them titties a long time ago. Shit. One of my white friends walks up to me. He was like, Anthony, man, how do you feel about a black superhero finally being in the mainstream? Black Panther. How do you feel about it, Anthony? I was like, man, black superheroes been in the mainstream. Matter of fact, they got their own TV show dedicated to them that come on every morning. Dude was like, bullshit. What's it called? I was like, Sports Center. And of course, I don't read the comic book, so I'm like, shit, what's this black superhero do? Do he got lasers coming out his eyes? Dude was like, no. I was like, do he make a bunch of cool gadgets? Dude was like, no. I was like, can the dude fly? Dude was like, no. I was like, what does this black superhero do? This dude looked me straight in the eye, and he was like, shit, run faster, jump higher, and wear a cooler outfit than everybody else. I'm like, bro, that is not a superhero. That is LeBron James, okay? And I know what happens in the end. His hairline gets defeated by Captain Nature. Shit. I got a favorite superhero. You know what my favorite superhero is? Guess. Wonder Woman, close. It's Beyonce. That's my favorite superhero. She got healing powers. I was watching the Formation tour. I saw a lady that was handicapped roll up in a wheelchair. Single Ladies comes on, she jumps out and knows every fucking move to the song. I didn't know how much women really liked it until I was watching the Super Bowl with my girlfriend. Beyonce comes out there at halftime, she's just losing this shit. She's like, slay that shit, Beyonce. Slay that shit. Look at those black girls. Look at those black girls. And then she ran out the fucking house. And I was like, I've never been that excited about anything in my fucking life. And I thought about it, I was like, if I were to get that excited about a celebrity, who would it be? I was like, you know what? It'd probably be The Rock. Because I was a big fan of The Rock growing up, you know what I'm saying? You know how people say, who's that celebrity you'd go gay for? I wouldn't quite go gay for The Rock, but I'd probably give him like a fire-ass back rub. But like right before he went to the ring, so it had a purpose, so I ain't just some big black dude with some baby oil talking about, yeah, I smell what you're cooking. I smell it. Shit. Well, bachelor, y'all. You're a bachelor, you stay by yourself. See, when you stay by yourself, you know what I'm saying, you got to do your own chores. You know how you only get them like half done? Like you only wash just enough drawers to get you to Saturday. You always got a dusty flat screen TV, and you got to cook for yourself. You think you're Chef Boyardee because you boil some ramen noodles and chop some hot dogs up in the shit. But I noticed something about cooking for yourself, and I ain't trying to sound weird. I feel like cooking for yourself is a lot like pleasuring yourself as a man, because you go into it with good intentions, because you know you're going to get something good out of it towards the end, but once you finish, you can't help but think, shit, this would have been better if I had a girl to do it for me. And now I got to clean up this mess. Sheesh. What is going on? Like to go out with my friends sometimes. Go out to strip clubs in Atlanta, but I realized I had a problem. Last time I went, I looked at my phone and I realized it was 12:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Most guys, they get offended by that environment. They let pride get in the way. I'm like, man, fuck pride. Because I don't let nothing get between me and a free lunch buffet, y'all, okay? They got free lunch buffets and that shit. I go crazy. I run up in there. I'm going crazy, acting a fool, throwing money, making it rain. Damn, they got kicked out. I walk up to the bouncer. I'm like, why y'all trying to kick me out? Dude was like, Anthony, you come in here every week going crazy, acting a fool, making it rain. Look, bro, if you're going to make it rain on the dancers, dude, not the chef. It's like, shit, I couldn't resist the way he was bouncing my wings in that fry and twerking my burger on that grill. Try to go out and talk to the ladies. Got to have confidence, fellas, especially when you're big, you know what I'm saying? When you're big, you have a low margin of error. You got to shower twice. Extra deodorant. 12 squirts of cologne. And you got to have your mouthpiece game. It's got to be good, you know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're doing. You got to look these ladies in the eye. You got to ask them what their interests are, who they be with, things that make them smile, what numbers to dial. You're going to be here for a while. All right, for all y'all confused white folks, that was a Biggie Smalls reference I made just then, okay? Oh, baby. Got lucky one night, got one to the house, and I did the shit right. You know, I set the mood and everything. We start going upstairs, we start getting into the act. The girl starts rubbing on my chest. She's like, ooh, baby, you so soft. I was like, yeah, baby, they real. Then she was like, ooh, baby, you smell like soap. I'm like, bitch, what am I supposed to smell like? Hot dog water? The fuck up out of my bed. This is madness. I'm Anthony Driver, y'all. Take it easy, man.
That was Anthony Driver, everyone. Give it up. All right, we have one more comedian left for you guys, so really quick, give it up for yourselves. Give it up for the show. We do this every first Saturday. Make some noise, you guys. Come on. You guys are awesome. Your last comedian of the night. Give it up for Mr. Justin Thompson.
Hey, guys, keep it going for everybody you just saw. Yeah. Oh, you guys are doing good. Woo! I'm doing all right. I found out today my ex-girlfriend is engaged, and I know. It's exciting. I don't know why people love to tell you these things, right? Like, I was having a good day until I heard this. What am I supposed to do with this information besides feel bad? It's like, hey, dude, you remember that girl that you were in love with until she broke your heart? Ha ha ha. Well, guess what? She's getting engaged. So have a good afternoon, you piece of shit. That's how it feels. A little bitter, figuring it out. Can you stop a wedding if you're not trying to be with one of those people? Can you show up halfway through a little drunk? Jessica, don't do this. Oh, Justin. This is Jessica, oh, Justin, rising star comedian. Let's be together again. That's not what I said. I just want you to be unhappy. Is that, all right, is that too much to ask? No? Okay. A lot of happily married people in the audience based on how that went. That's good. Real horny crowd, okay. I want to put it out there. Let's address the rumors up top. I might not be very good in bed, but, you know, relationships are about compromise. I might not be good in bed, but I make up for it by being very quick. Yeah, it's my move. It's the Thompson. I don't know what happened to my stamina. I think it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. Like, my ex-girlfriend was really impressed, you know? It's amazing what not being attracted to someone will do for your endurance. Oh, wow, I don't know. Okay. I'm working on it. My idea of dirty talk has been something like, I'm gonna fuck you until I come. Yeah, thanks. This guy is really into it. That's good. That's good. Thanks for coming out. It's gonna be a lot of fucking jokes for the next little bit of time. Let's do a fun audience poll. Clap your hands if you have tattoos. You guys got tattoos? Nice. As you can, I don't have any tattoos personally because I'm gonna go to heaven, but good for you guys. I'm joking around. My body's a temple. Your body is a Spencer's Gifts. Scoofing off. I was on Tinder, you know, creeping like I do. You know me. And all right, yeah. We matched, and I saw I saw a girl with a forehead tattoo. No. Like, I don't even want to entertain the idea of us being together. I swiped left for the very first time in my life, and I can't tell you how good it feels to finally have standards. That's the only one. You know what? Don't have a forehead tattoo, and I'm into it, you know? I don't have standards, but I have regrets. You guys get it. Horny crowd. I did promote the show on Tinder. Don't know if any matches made it out yet. It's okay. If you missed it, my bio on Tinder is really short and sweet. It just says, I love Jesus and eating ass. You know, let people know what you're about up top. Southern by the grace of God. Grits and butt eat both. All right. Yeah. Can tell some of you guys aren't into that one. It's fine, but it's like Anthony said. Through Christ, all things are possible. I want you guys to be open-minded sexually and also spiritually. I think that's the vibe I'm trying to cultivate. Yeah, Southern Baptist, if you're wondering. It's good. Yeah, I'm trying to meet a lady. That's why I'm taking a women's self-defense class. Because I know where they hide. And maybe, look, listen. Maybe I want to learn their strategies, right? And then teach a women's self-defense class. Because I'm tired of getting my ass kicked for telling these jokes. Okay. I'm just goofing around. I just got high and watched The Karate Kid. Still counts. I know you remember The Karate Kid, right? Yeah. Stars Jaden Smith, came out about 5 years ago. Classic film. Jokes. Man. No, I watched the original Karate Kid, and then I'm a nerd, so I went online, found out the lead actor, Ralph Macchio, was 22 years old when they filmed that movie. I can't enjoy it anymore. That's not a kid. That's a karate young adult. When I was 22, I was a grown man. I had a DUI. I was doing adult shit. Here's some fun drinking tip. If you're falling off your bar stool, just on the way down, yell, "Trust fall." Find out who your true friends are. All right. You know? Yeah. You guys like to drink? You guys like to black out when you drink? Mixed reviews, okay. Yes, I'm with you guys. I'm not a fan, because you think you're just gonna forget whatever dumb shit you were doing, but what actually happens is your brain just shuts down that part and stops making memories. It's fucking terrifying. It just gives up like you did, and that's scary to me, because it's like alcohol is a detective, and he's gonna interrogate you. But first, gonna shut off that video camera, you know? Before beating the shit out of you guys, do you get it? I don't know. All right, it's okay. It's fun. It's good. Oh man. Woo. All right, drinking. I don't know. I found out maybe not I can't say that. All bartenders, maybe not all good therapists, you know? Some get upset if you don't order an alcoholic drink. You ever tried to why don't you just have a beer? Hey man, you asked me what I wanted to drink. I don't know why more bars don't serve chocolate milk, honestly. It's a good idea. I want chocolate milk right now. Oh, this is a dive bar. Why don't you dive into the fridge and bring back chocolate milk? That would make Thank you. Chocolate milk jokes. Let's talk about buttholes more. Yeah, we had your attention then. That's fine. There will be a lot of butthole talk tonight. We're going to slip it in. We'll slip in some butthole talk. Don't worry. Yeah, we're open-minded. I don't know. Drinking, though, I got a pretty easy system. You know you're drunk when you go into a Waffle House, and then I can stop there. You should be drunk. You should be drunk if you're in a Waffle House. That's the proper way to enjoy it. You know you're drunk when you go to a Waffle House, start yelling shit like, hey, let's turn this Waffle House into a waffle home. Papa's home, and he wants some waffles. I'm Papa, what's up? Do you know how hard it is to get banned for life from Waffle House? But how easy it is to just find another one? Hell, I'm good to drive, let's roll. Sometimes I perform outside of the South, and I'm not sure if there's a Waffle House nearby, so I look it up on my phone, and then it's like, the nearest Waffle House is 45 minutes away. Do you know how drunk you have to be to drive for 45? All right. I don't condone that. It's fun. I've been traveling more lately. You meet some interesting people when you're on the road. Like I was just in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was all right. No. Okay, sure, you can have that one. And outside of the show, like my buddy's trying to light a cigarette, no lighter, and this guy just pops up to light the cigarette and stuck around, you know? And my friend being nice is like, hey, saw you throwing darts in there. Good throwing. You know, just something casual. That's all it took to open this dude up. He's like, yeah, I've been shooting darts since I was 12 years old. You know, I remember being 18 in the bar, cigarette in one hand, dart in the other. Been into BDSM the past 13 years. Holy shit, dude. Those aren't interchangeable hobbies. Yeah, that was fun. That was Charlotte. That's how that city is remembered by me, always. Not into BDSM, and if you are, keep it to yourself. Thank you. I don't think I do well with pain. I don't think I'd do well if I was like getting tortured for information, kind of a chatty wimp. I don't even have brand loyalty. Like, all right, a couple of methods of torture that would work particularly well on me. One, putting earwax back into my ear. Don't know why, freaks me out. Two, someone offering me a mimosa right after I brushed my teeth. Damn it. Yeah, right? You want to kill yourself after that. And three, the pain of living with myself. I could be like, please stop. We haven't started yet. I'm still me. Tell us everything we want to know. I'll tell you more, honestly. I work for the CAA. My PIN code's 6969. And one time thought about tasting my own cum. Tried it, didn't hate it. Too much information. Yeah, I don't think I do well getting tortured. Yeah. We get real open in those situations. It's fun. It's good. Yeah, I don't know, what I'm doing in my life. I am a professional comedian. Waiting tables is just my passion project. That's just true. Actually, today was my last day waiting tables, and I'm pretty excited about it. And, I've been fired from a lot of jobs. Probably because my motto is work every day as if it were your last. And often it is. I've gotten fired a lot, you guys. It's fun. Have you ever been so high that you got a job? I got a job at a food truck that way. It was awesome. Until, well, you know what happened. Well, the food truck shut down. They would obviously hire anyone. And business wasn't too good. No, people love food trucks, but no one wants to eat somewhere called the Crepe Van. Yeah, smart crowd. It's fun. All right, we'll let it reverberate. Yeah, oh man. People are like, they're just shitty thin pancakes. It's so tough to beat a false crepe accusation. Well, some people don't like crepes, that's all. That's fine. All right, statutory crepe. I'm done, you guys. You can applaud at any point, thank you. I won't let the rest of you guys know that. Yeah, I waited tables a lot. I actually got a text yesterday asking me to pick up a shift on my day off. And obviously, no. But this was for a job I quit over a year ago. So I just did the right thing and texted back, yeah, I got it. Yeah. Just hoping someone else has to pay for it. They can't fire you twice. It's double jeopardy. Pretty sure that's how that works. Comedy's going well. I'm crushing it, you know. But people are like, well, what's your fallback plan? What happens when, you give up? Well, this isn't my, I had other dreams before this, What if this is my fallback plan? Growing up, I always wanted to be a hibachi chef at a Japanese steakhouse. But, yeah, life's not fair. I was not born Hispanic. Can't pull that off. Yeah, I don't care what the guy looks like, as long as you can flick the shrimp into my face. Gracias. Donato. Oh, sorry to out you, bro. That's fun. It's cool. Waiting tables is okay. Not anymore. I don't know what we're doing in my life. It's fine. I got a couple impressions I have to do. I'm sorry. First one, let's do this impression real quick. See if you can figure out who it is. Oh my God, did I accidentally leave my swag on? That's OCD Soulja Boy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Feels good to display my range. All right, we got another one. Don't worry. All right, this is a Jamaican guy celebrating his favorite rapper. Yes, it's very racist. Jamaican guy celebrating his favorite rapper. Praise Ja Rule. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Glad we got those out of the way. Feels good. Feels good to be back in it. It's fun. Oh boy, it's fun. I was kicking it with my folks recently. I kept, mostly binge watching my family spiral out of control. I don't know if you guys have been following that. Finally got caught up. I kept seeing commercials for that website to help farmers get dates. You guys know what I'm talking about? What's that called? Ancestry.com? Thank you. Gracias. That's good. I'm also working on a series of erotic choose-your-own-adventure novels called Choose Your Bone Adventure. Thank you. Yeah, you just get to pick. You just get to pick which one you want to do. That's fun. I don't know if this is a book crowd. Are there Charles Dickens fans in the audience? Where are my dickheads at? All right. That's cool. We'll do another one. I just picked up a book of poetry. It's actually a book of poetry written by prisoners. That's weird. It's called Pros and Cons. It's good. Just kicking it with my folks, like I said. Kicking it with my folks. And they're always giving me a hard time. How's your chick situation? How's your chick situation? Probably trying to figure out if I'm gay or not. And that doesn't offend me. I'm not. It's fine. But if I do say yes, I'm seeing someone, the follow-up is always the same. Is she white? Ooh. Yeah, we're from the South. And my dad's probably a racist. But what disappoints me is every time he asks, is she white? I'm disappointed. The answer is always yes. Usually followed by a heavy sigh. Oh yeah, so she's white, real white. I wish once it was, no doubt she's black and white. She's a Dalmatian. I'm fucking a dog. Are you happy now? Is that a good Thanksgiving? I'm just fooling around. But if I was gay, I would totally tell my folks that I was into dogs first, just to soften the blow, right? It's just a good strategy. You tell them something like that, then hit them with a, just kidding, it's dudes. What a relief. And that's how you get invited back to next Thanksgiving. But I do hear it a lot. They're like, well, you want to meet a girl, just get a dog. Get a dog, and then you'll meet a girl. I don't know how it works. But what kind of introverted creep uses a cute animal to manipulate a woman into a conversation? So I got a dog, long story short. I did, real cute one. She's in heat right now. Yeah, or as I like to say, her Uncle Flo is visiting. I don't know if you didn't get your dog fixed, when that happens to a dog twice a year, it lasts about 2 weeks, and I think that's how an uncle visits. Not as often, but he always overstays his welcome. Uncle Flo's just like, hey man, thanks for letting me crash. Sorry I ruined your couch. Yeah, that joke's very gross. My couch is very gross. Oh man, that's stupid. So stupid. Speaking of dicks, I was circumcised twice. But now I have the strength of 2 Jews. But not the power of 2, just the power of a Southern Baptist, like I said. I am trying to get into littering. I think I need a new hobby, something to bring the excitement back. All right. There's a stigma attached to littering, but it's not so bad if you call it product placement. Oh, guess what? I'm no longer a piece of shit. Now I'm a brand ambassador. Yeah, it's upsetting if there's trash in front of where you live, but sometimes it's like, what the fuck? Wait, where is there a Five Guys located nearby? That's effective advertising, right? Yeah. Love the Five Guys. That's why I wrote them a slogan. It's 5 guys. I'd blow 4 guys for 5 guys. Right? That's not that good for you guys? Of course, I tweeted that at them, and no response. Very appropriate. They're not buying my material anytime soon. It's fine. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I've got this weird issue. All right. Where there's a gay guy at work that won't stop hitting on me, even though he knows I'm straight. At this point, I don't know how to politely tell this guy. I'm starting to consider it. I'm not bi-curious, but I am gullible. So I think it's just that men are better at hitting on people than women. The compliments are better. Right? All right. I've had women say nice things about me, and that's fine. But this dude said, every time I look at you, I become gay all over again. That's the nicest thing. So profound and meaningful. A woman has never said anything so nice. So, I'm starting to consider it. I'm thinking about signing up for Grindr just for the compliments. Yeah, it's fine. Growing up in South Carolina, I did think I was a homophobe just because I grew up in a small town, but it didn't, it turned out the only 2 gay guys I knew were assholes. You can't generalize, is what I'm saying. It's fine. I did get out of a serious relationship recently because I quit smoking weed, and even more recently started smoking weed again. It was really just a long afternoon. If someone tells me they don't smoke weed, my reaction is just, oh shit, are you on probation? And I'm usually right, 4 out of 5 times. I feel like we really lost you with those gay jokes. That's fine. We'll get you back. Yeah, I don't know about you guys. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I'm getting too comfortable getting high in public and then getting very uncomfortable in public. Usually it happens in that order. It's all about timing. Maybe not between the menu and window at the drive-thru, not the ideal time to smoke. I got to the window the other day, and the lady's like, yeah, that'll be $4.20. I'm like, yeah, you know it. Wait, what? And she's like, it's cool, I'm high too. This is a Taco Bell. Yeah, I love the Taco Bell. I live across the street from a Taco Bell, so I'm a regular there. That's my cheers. I go to the Taco Bell so often, I don't even get disappointed in myself anymore. Way past that, way past it. Just get upset at them when they can't put their own food together correctly, right? It's a quesarito, a traditional Mexican dish. It shouldn't be that hard. The first bite shouldn't be only sour cream. I know I'm not wrong about this. It makes me think, do I have to go and get a job at this Taco Bell as the assistant manager? One, I just assume I could start at assistant manager. But do I have to do that just to motivate them and inspire them like a teacher sent into the inner city? Live up to what the brand means to me, maybe. Hey, do you want to live Moss or not? Because you got to work Moss, is what I'm saying. It's fun. I actually deleted Tinder off my phone and downloaded the Taco Bell app. That's how my love life's going. I don't know, if you ever try and delete the Taco Bell app off your phone, you're just going to end up getting it again. It's the same feeling as texting an ex. Yeah, I'm drunk, and no, they don't deliver. All right, feeling good. All right, cool, doing good, crushing it. Taco Bell. Okay, that's fine. Where did I lose you again? That's fine. It's good. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know. You guys like to fucking do cocaine? All right, now we're back in the pocket. I don't know. Cocaine. I treat cocaine the same way I treat karaoke. I'm not too good at it. I don't practice very often. But I know how to party. Know how to have a good time. Yeah, cocaine's dangerous. That's why I have a rule. I only do it if it's free. $50. Or $20. Doesn't really matter. Cocaine just gives me two thoughts. No one should ever do this. And everyone should do this all the time. All right, we're killing it. Feeling good. Clap your hands. If you didn't even finish. That's awesome that worked. Clap your hands if you think that athletes are overpaid. All right. Or clap if you think actors are overpaid. All right. Clap if you think school teachers are overpaid. Where'd you guys go? I don't know. I got to tell you, I went to high school, I went to college, and I'm still a failure. So whose fault is it? Why did this take a turn for the sad? It's fine. All right, we're gonna do a couple more quick Q&A type deals. Don't worry. This is A, be blind but have really good hearing, or B, lead a normal and fulfilling life but with regular hearing. B crowd, surprise. Every time, the crowds always go for B. That's fine. It's cool. How are we doing on time? Killing it. Okay. This is exactly where I want to be. Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, I feel like the slogan of Savannah should be Savannah, because Georgia deserves a Charleston also. Oh, have you guys heard that one before? It's fun. I don't know. I'm not doing so well financially. Found out today that they won't let you pay your credit card bill with that same credit card number. Don't know why. Felt like I could have gotten away with that. Let's keep going back to the list. Dirty talk, crushed it. That was good. Tattoos, you got them. I don't. You got it. We related there. Crepe van, okay. I got some more good ones. I have at least 35 more decent jokes. Unfortunately for you guys, I'm going to tell about 82 of them. So you know what? We'll figure out which are the 35 good ones. This is always the weird point in the set, the review portion. Is this normal for comedians to do this, to start grading themselves? I don't know. Yeah, comedy's fun. I think that if in a few years I get bored, honest backup plan is like, you know what? Maybe I'll never be the funniest comedian. But maybe I could be the funniest real estate agent. Lower the bar, change the goalposts, you know? Hey guys, welcome to the house. Here we got the foyer, in the back we got the foyer B. As a comedian, not my best work. As a real estate agent, fucking crush. That's how you sell a house. That's how you keep it realtor. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to get my real estate license after this show, don't worry. Don't worry. Has this ever happened to you guys? You're looking at your phone, then you look at the road and you're like, oh, I guess I'm changing lanes now. That's happened to you guys too. Okay. Still just like a couple of polls, you know, just to feel it out. I actually hit it off with a girl outside the bar, and she came up to me and asked me for my phone and kept it. I may have been robbed. That's fun. Did I tell you guys I'm taking a karate class? Because I can't tell you enough about it. Krav Maga? Okay, we'll move on. It's cool. All right, I think I've done almost everything I want to do. But before I get out of here, all right, listen. We found one. All right, nothing, okay. All right, let's talk about buttholes a little more, since you guys can't get enough. I did promise more butthole material. Who's into it? Clap your hands if you have a butthole. Technically, everyone should be clapping. If you're not clapping and you don't have a butthole, I'm real disappointed in you. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I joke a lot about eating ass. Well, I have about 2 jokes about eating ass. But I've never done it. And I'm not saying tonight's going to be the night. But who knows? We've gone over it several times how horny this crowd is. You're very, very horny. I'm just saying, I'm kind of bored. After the show, if you want to have sex, let's try it. Yes, I understand that most of the people here are couples. Yes, you may have came with your husband. Doesn't mean you can't come with me too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's fun. I don't know what, I'm still trying to think of more butthole material. And all right, well, let's, it's fine. You guys really did like the butthole stuff. Yeah, it's good. We did it though. We talked about buttholes enough, I think. Did we? Did we not? What else? There's so much to be said, so much left unsaid. Go on. She just said butt. Okay, that's a good heckle. It's fine. Well, listen, I think I did okay. But I still am, no matter how well the set went, at this point I'm going to feel like I left you guys wanting more butthole stuff. And quite frankly, I didn't write enough for the show. Well, listen, I already told you, I don't have it. You're going to keep yelling for it. Look, I'm not, you guys, you make me feel like I'm fucking Paul McCartney or something, you know? And I'm not trying to play Beatles songs tonight. Okay, all right, well, let's move on. I told you I have 35 more jokes. We'll get to them. Okay. I don't know, it's been a weird week. You know, like Monday, Gene Wilder died, and like everyone's upset. And comedians, we like to think it hurts us a little more. I don't know why. But I think this happened, and I say the same thing I say when any celebrity dies. It hurts, but it doesn't sink in right away. Because as a Christian, I believe you've got to wait 3 days just to be sure. Okay. Let's move on. Yeah. I'm at an age where all of my friends have kids and I don't. They're also divorced for some reason. I guess that's the market I'm in. Trying to become a stepdad real soon. My friends complain about their kids all day. You know, just like whatever listen, I don't want to hear it, but they don't want to hear my advice. It invalidates my opinion. Look, you don't have a kid. You don't know what it's like. You're right. I don't have a kid. And I've never drowned a child. But I think I could figure it out. It's probably a whole lot like making one. You leave it in for too long. All right, that's the darkest joke we're going to do. And you know what? Buttholes. Thank you guys. Been Justin Thompson.
That was Justin Thompson, everyone. Give it up. Actually, give it up for all the comedians you've seen tonight. This has been Comedy Planet. We do this every first Saturday at the Wormhole. Make sure you guys come out. Now, the show's over, but please do not forget the bar is definitely open. The kitchen is open, and we have live music coming up by American Legion. And then right after that, a burlesque show by Velvetina, the Motorcycle Beauty. So make sure you guys stick around. All right, good night.
So it's available. If everybody turns around right now, turn around and look. You see that lovely display right there? There are CDs and T-shirts and tank tops and buttons, and then these digital 7-inch things there. For each of the singles from the record, I did a kind of photographic series, and we did prints of the 7-inch prints of the photographs, so like these pieces of art, and then they come with the download of the song. It's very sophisticated. You should get one. It'll make you look. What's that? Yes. You'll hang it in your house, and then people will ask who it is, and you'll be like, oh, it's this artist. I mean, he's from. I mean, you've never heard of her. Don't worry about it. That's what you'll do. I know that's what you'll do if you get it. And exactly, until next year. And then you'll have to take it down. Anyway, this has gone way longer than I intended. I'm basically trying to say, go buy stuff if you want. And if you don't go buy stuff, we've also got an iPad set up back there. Put your email address on there. We'll send you some free music, let you know about the next time we're back in Savannah so we can do this again. You guys want to do this again? Oh, come on, you want to do this again, Savannah? That's what I like to hear. All right, this song's called Swoon.